Check, check, check. How do I am coming out in the speakers to me hearing it?
Hey everybody, it's Rogue Wildy. I'm not going to call this video a tutorial because it's more or less me just trying to stay alive while I'm going up against the Palestag. Um, I did notice something during this video that I think might be helpful if you attempt it. I haven't attempted it because I just kind of saw it happening and I noticed that it might be something that you can try. But you can see that the lily pad that the pale stag will pop up on is movable. So I'm thinking if you were to push that lily pad all the way to the left, you can probably just run back and forth doing some dash strikes into him instead of having to jump into the water. Although the water does provide an opportunity to shield you from some of those flying blades because they really don't dip down too far into the actual water section. But if you want to know about the setup I'm using for this fight, I do have the Hunter Crest on. I'm using the cog flies. I throw a couple of them out in this fight. I don't know that it helps all that much. I do use them, but yeah, I don't know that they do all that much. Maybe a couple hits or something, but you do have to be kind of close to the target, and that's easier said than done during this fight because he just pops up, spawns a bunch of spinning blades, and then disappears again. So bear that in mind. Also, make sure you attach your fractured mask because, like I did in this fight, you will probably get zeroed out at some point, and it might save you until the end of the battle. And then you might just be one strike away and end up dying, which is never great. Because if you've been to this character, you've been to this boss area, you know that if you die, you don't get to just retry from the nearest bench. You spawn all the way from the back or sorry, from the beginning of the memory, and then you have to run your way all the way back over here, which is kind of annoying. So you want to try to avoid that at all costs. I think I had to redo this 3 or 4 times, so you'll be okay though. Just stay patient, wait for your strikes, and don't get too greedy.
Thank you very much for watching, and if you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss future content. I'll be uploading more tutorials over the next few weeks, and I'd love for you to join me live on Twitch, where I share gameplay, tips, and behind-the-scenes practice. You can just look me up. My handle is Rogue Wildy, just like here. Drop a comment also and let me know what you're currently working with or struggling on. That way I can help and make sure you get the tutorials you need to cover what you need in the future. So I'll see you in the next one.